Now is your time to regroup, refocus, get grounded, kind of hit the reset button. All right, I got a feel for the track. Wasn't a great session. However, they're going to go do some track prep. It's going to be a good track. And I'm going to come out firing right off the bat.
A little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. What I want you to want.
Normally you get on it and you'll break out a little bit if you're that aggressive, and now your roll speed's insane.
Yeah, I mean, that's
that was
ideal brake line cut under berm, but
those are good corners.
sometimes you might want to pass it.
And maybe at riding outdoors, I don't know, but
brake slide the rights.
that was some of the more impressive cornering at that intensity. And then you've always had intensity through rhythms, but now you're coming out and rocketing into this rhythm.
It just feels planted.
Yeah.
I'm not having to search for anything, it just turns.
You two, let's do 450 and 450. Rider and KP, just to change it up so you guys got some different looks. But let's start off on the respectful side, and then we'll build into the aggression and kind of getting comfortable. But let's not come in and just do it right away. Let's make sure we're not making mistakes first. I don't want to take risks. Pulled in over there is like you could just see like, oh, that was fun. Yeah, that should be fun on Saturday too. It should be a blast racing guys straight up. Now I know you're building the trust with one another, so it's a little different, but I want to do that one over there because I think if we jump the whoops we can set that up. But I want to see the inside guy do whatever is possible to not allow that guy to get underneath you or go around you. If you give him, what's that?
That one going the other way?
What do you mean?
Like
right.
Go back
to the right-hander because with
we've only done lefts.
Oh, okay.
Then we could just jump the whoops. It wouldn't be that big of a deal.
And we go what? Single, double into the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we've done lefts. You're right. Good catch. We could do that, and then let's jump the whoops out, and then, but let's race it to make this even more of a opportunity. Let's race it to the tabletop because you guys are gonna have to protect that inside. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
So if we do that, let's go single, double. I'm gonna put the yellow marker, I'll just put it at the base of the corner, and then, but let's race it to this tabletop. So if you defend the line, the guy could just commit to the corner and you should be able to jump around him.
Going backwards?
Backwards, yep. But that 45-degree angle corner, let's make that part of it because you can either choose to go outside and drive into the rhythm or defend it on the inside. So you got kind of two corners to establish. But the same thing, let's start off a little conservative and then let's build into it. Just so you guys get the feel and we just keep the risk factor low.
Those ones you had so much room in the bowls and cut?
This one you could either...
We had the rear brake over there, but this we don't.
Yeah, you have to either check, you could play the game a little bit more and kind of hold back or just rip it.
Yeah.
Felt like that one was definitely more challenging and more intense to watch.
football player just constantly practicing coming off the line. Like, they do everything to go through the motions in a controlled environment. So don't let the controlled aspect go away. If you're hitting the corner so hard that you're breaking traction or making mistakes, it's putting both of you guys at risk. That's all I want to keep really in check. If we're conservative, that's okay, because you're programming those movements. That doesn't mean the movement, but you know, oh, I would have had him. You know that. Your brain recognizes that, the job's over. But if you guys start taking the risk of, like, I'm going 3 in, but I'm crossing across him and he's next to me, it's a little bit unnecessary. In a race situation, yeah, for sure, I could have blocked him. As long as you recognize that, the job is done. So let's not take it to the intensity where we're like just rolling the dice hoping that that guy doesn't make an error and then we're a victim, or vice versa. So just keep that in mind, because this one is trickier with not having your rear brake, which old Maximus might be able to make some moves here.
That's true.
I'm protesting.
Hey, you know what they call it in the NFL? They call it a walkthrough. They do it the last day before they fly out for a game or before the game. They actually walk through the playbook, offense on defense, and they actually simulate, but they don't do full contact. So instead of like actually crushing each other, they go through every motion though, and they try to actually play against each other so that they're actually running the playbook.
Is that where flag football came in?
That's where they started that, yeah, that's where they started that new league. But they just kept doing that all on the weekends. But no, but that's what the NFL teams will take their top offense and their top defensive players and actually scrimmage them at a lower contact, but they actually simulate the exact playbook, the plays, trying to trick each other, but they do it in a way to not get hurt, and they call it walkthrough. It's one of the cooler things they do right before they go to a game.
You like my stop, go, stop? I was like, oh,
You do a little bit with these guys and then you'll take a quick break and then you'll be back with these guys.
Yeah, we didn't tweak the bars, so it's safe. That's good though. No, it was fun. Woo. Super fun. Oh yeah. I can't be with this guy, dude. We'll start smoking.
What do you got? We're gonna do a moto next. We'll get our laps in. I hope we didn't destroy the track doing what we did, but
I think it made it back, yeah.
Yeah, more lines.
Are you jumping in with these guys?
I don't know, man. Is that what?
Moto down?
Is that what we're doing?
Oh, sir. Where's Al? Johnson's going first. Yeah. I'll point you guys off. We'll spread out. Johnson's first. Shelly, Devin, Luke, Hunter, Ryder, Kay. Just because we say moto doesn't mean we get tight, we stop having fun. We're still having fun racing rides. Supercross is coming to an end.
How'd it feel around everybody else?
Pretty good, not bad. A little off the pace, but to be honest, I'm a bit timid, like riding about everywhere, especially the loops. I think I went like double, triple or something. So it's definitely not the fast line, but just trying to get in the line.
Let's get a whole shot on the weekend so we don't have to do that.
We'll be done for the day, but you want to come back up. We got the mud starts we're going to do. And then anybody that does want to come up, we got some sections we can play with. We can do some backward stuff. It's up to you guys. You guys training tomorrow, just kind of keep that in mind. Not overdoing it today so we can have another good day tomorrow and build off. If you are riding tomorrow, was a pretty good day. But if you want to come back, kind of blow it out a little bit, cool down, that's fine too. You guys racing this weekend, I will encourage you to join in. Miguel's gonna just soak this straight away. We're gonna get the grates a little wet. Just work on that, making sure we're not spinning, and just, you guys seen this week how important starts are. It's even more incredibly important if it's gonna be mud, and that the forecast got bad again, so I think we're in for it. So let's just be prepared. But if you need to go clean off at the pressure washers, whatever we got to do to make sure you have a level of confidence sitting on that line, knowing I can start up front in these conditions. We need to do that.
It's painful to take the time to make that all nice and out and just do that
That's what we were
after.
just saying. Miguel's always given conditions to try to make better. Now we got great conditions to try to make it.
Well, I got muddy, so I mean I could have stayed dry, but we got muddy. But that's probably not gonna start. So.
New track layout.
Oh yeah, track layout. Miguel killed it. Honestly, it was an easy job for him, but it made it felt like a whole new track today, which is like, it's just cool to have that this late in the season. You know, not just burning laps on the same track all the time. We honestly kept the tracks changing so much during the year that never really got burned out on the tracks here. So that's cool. Thankful for that. That's good. And we got a killer lunch to finish the day, and then we still got gym. You know, a little gym grind with Ross, and call it a day. Go to the races, man.
Gotta throw a little extra in there for some flavor.
How many scoops do you normally do?
I do like, I don't know, man. I like the strong flavor, so I go like almost 1.5, 1.25 probably.
2 scoops. I'm just going out. Intervals.
Ready, go!
Everyone's talking about mud this, mud that. I said it in Seattle. I don't know if you put it in the vlog, but Dirtworks can polish a turd.
No, it was in.
Okay.
That just shows that you didn't watch.
Ooh, I did watch it. Ooh. I never said my memory's good. Okay.
He said, ooh.
We're lucky we can remember the track from lap to lap, okay?
Listen, we're still working on it. Like saying anything.
Well, he struggles when they change the track map. He studies the track map and then they change the track.
To be honest, I don't study anything. Dirtworks and Feld, they're throwing in a little curveball because, well, 1, with the weather, track changes, and 2, we're not allowed to have an obstacle before the whoops. So it's kind of like you have to look at everything opposite. And it was supposed to be a double into these whoops, but now it's a whoops and then a 3-5-3. So at the end of the day, it really don't matter though. We get to ride dirt bikes. Lights are on, that's all I care about.
Like ice out here, man. Eyes are watering. Gonna turn into icicles.
When you're warming up, you ain't talking to nobody. You have to put that off. We'll have a little time after your next qualifying. Go dedicate 30 minutes, be a nice guy, and then go rezone. Because you are just like looking straight down. You can tell all the coming in the whoops, you drive right through the mud. It's like, you know better than that. You don't do that. You're good at runs. Not going 3-3 in the rhythm. You know it's a 3 in. So now is your time to regroup, refocus, get grounded, kind of hit the reset button. All right, I got a feel for the track. Wasn't a great session, however, they're gonna go do some track prep. It's gonna be a good track. Now I'm gonna come out firing right off the bat. First, link the track the way it's designed to be linked, then put your corners back.
What's it like being on a team that is actually a team? It's riders all ride together. You guys, a handful of you live on site. You are, I would say like are friends with each other.
Yeah.
Versus literally just showing up to a test track, riding, going home, and then showing up at the races.
I mean, it's definitely, I think it's a lot, I feel like more teams should be kind of more like how we are, like actual team. We're actual teammates. We enjoy training with each other. We're all here to make each other better and get faster and become, better at riding dirt bikes. So, yeah, I feel like a little bit of the corporate side, when you get to the more of the factory teams, it's a little bit tougher, Sometimes a lot of things aren't said that maybe you want to say about the bike, but you don't want to offend anybody and you don't want to, take the bike down the wrong road with settings. But everyone here is a family and a team. We all, talk to each other like if we were just talking to our best friend. So there's really no secrets hidden between us and the team. We keep it from the outside, but I feel like that's amazing. There's things that I've done with my bike that I've been wanting to do with my bike for years, and no one's let me. Well, Brandon's so open-minded, let's try it, So, and it worked, and it's how I wanted it. So, I love that fact, and everything that we do here is just, it's a family. We work together to get better, and everyone is friends with everybody. No one hates each other here. So, that's nice. We don't have any super bad ego battles, on the track and stuff. We all respect each other, and we all just work to be at the best we can.
Rain has been an overused word and unwanted topic lately because for the second week in succession it continues to challenge the stars of Supercross. It is cold, wet and slippery here in Philadelphia, where the mud has been reminding even the best of them how tricky it is. Best of the West Division are on the line. They'll race first, then the East races. Then we will go to the main event. These East-West showdowns are fantastic. Let's do it Philadelphia style. It's a tricky track. There's been a lot of rain, muddy conditions.
When I try to go fast, when I try to raise my intensity to that heat race level, I'm just making so many mistakes and it's slow. So if I just ride more patient and smooth, it's faster for me. Well, maybe that's more like that. It's going to be a lot of laps of maintenance to get this track. Yeah. Could have been a better result, I think, but it's so hard when it's flat like that.
I think you're going to have a lot better track in the main that you're going to gel with better.
Yeah.
If you get your jump line through the whoops for the main down, but start position with East-West going to be. Yeah. You came out of the gate strong, but we're going to have to fight that corner one and corner two. You can't ride high and give room. Widen your elbows, but don't let them get up because you have to be aggressive there. And then if single file. This is what it is now, but I do think we're going to have a really good track.
Oh, I do too. And just like I was telling them, yeah, it wasn't the greatest ride. Yeah, I got the job done, but for me right now, I just feel like I just need to keep riding. That's the only thing I want. So
it's going to be a hard track to pass.
Yeah, very.
So you're really going to have to be aggressive on corner 1 and 2, and maybe even 3. But even if it means you take the double away from the guys by running up in. No, I think overall you're riding well. You're riding good. Just opening laps. If you get off with those guys, you'll run with them because you got more instincts that'll get you to that next step. You're just not really getting a taste of it yet. Once you get out and you feel that race pace up front, you'll adapt so quick. You can see it, that you'll do it. Even on the practice when you did that with
250 East-West showdown here in Philadelphia. Drop the gate. The start is key.
This is actually going to be a full restart from the starting gate because the leaders hadn't completed 3 complete laps yet.
Most helpful. So everyone re-racks, everybody goes to the gate, ready to do it again. 250 main here in Philly. Great start, RJ Hampshire. He got a second chance, he's making the most of it.
Happy with my riding middle of the race. Like, I was putting in some really good laps. Like, I felt like I could see the leaders on the other side and we were going the same. So, I mean, my pace was there. I just needed better positioning. East-West, I just got a horrible start. You know, I think it all feeds down to the heat race, really. If I would have got a better jump in the heat race, I would have got a better result in the heat race, better gate pick for the main, which would have gave me a better start for the main. So, it's just, I need to get better in my heat races because it's hindering my main event starts.
Gotta be better. That's all it is. I just struggled all day. There's no excuse. It's just we all have our days, and today just wasn't the greatest day on the bike. That's all it is. So
you had a good start on the restart. You were running like P4, P5.
Yeah, I started up there good, and it's kind of like a few guys got by me, and then I started riding like on defense, and I shouldn't have, and it just got tired. After the restart, from having my heart rate spike and then go back down and spike again, that got me. So look at it as a positive that that's something I gotta work on. Because I shouldn't have even gotten tired like that and fallen back to 11. So, but that was still my best East-West shootout. So I kind of got that guinea pig off my back a little bit, I guess you'd say, or monkey off my back, whatever that saying is, but let's get back to work. There's no excuses, just came out healthy, and now I get to go.
There's some bad dudes out there, man.
Yeah, and get to spend time with my family, so.
They're all
At the end of the day,
so good.
ended on 2 wheels and get to fight another weekend.